Hey guys and gals, this is Johnny coming to you sky side. Oh, the view up here is incredible. All right, it's time to change your world, so strap on a parachute and let's get sailing. Oh yeah! KidMo!
Gobbler, gobbler, gobbler. Come in, gobbler, gobbler. Do you read me?
Roger that, Range Rover. Gobbler, gobbler here.
Are the recruits with you?
Looks like most of them, sir.
Good. Have them stand up and pay attention.
Frank, it's Bruce. Mom can't find the popover pan, and you were the last one to use it. Do you know where it is?
All right, recruits. Headquarters just received a message that one of our naval captains needs your help. Not that kind of naval. The boat kind. Listen, we don't have time for this kind of childish behavior. Anyway, we just received word from our field agent, Noah. Noah is in charge of our naval fleet. Go! Anyway, God told Noah to build a boat. We are fairly certain Noah has got this wrong. For one thing, Noah is nowhere near any water. Secondly, Noah said it's going to rain, but there's not a cloud in sight. Lastly, if he does build a boat, people will think he's crazy. We are receiving another transmission. Computer, play the transmission, please. Security access code is... Peekaboo, I see you. We've been through this.
Guys and gals, Adam and Eve made that choice, disobeyed God, messed up the world. Because of that choice, evil started to grow. And one day, God looked down on the earth and he got sad because all God saw was evil. People beating up on each other, not being nice, totally not sharing. Hello? Can I have some? No. God was so brokenhearted, he was sad that he even made man. God made man to have a friendship with him. And that wasn't happening. God came to Noah and said, Noah, you please me. You're doing a good job. You're obeying me. You're honoring me with your life. Hello, Noah. Love you. Noah, I got a special mission for you. This is what I want you to do. Noah, I want you to build a boat. Boat, huh? Okay. He said, make the boat big enough for you, for your family, and for 2 of every kind of animal. And that's what Noah did. Noah trusted God and said, okay, God knows. Then God unveiled the big plan, the doozy, the big one. Noah, I'm going to flood the earth, but I'm going to save and protect you and your family and all those animals on that boat with you. Day after day, plank after plank, the boat started to take shape. This is one big boat, folks. It was 1.5 football fields long. It was 75 feet wide and 45 feet tall. One day after Noah had finished the boat, God came to Noah and said, Noah, it's time. Took his family, took 2 of every kind of animal, and they got in the boat. Once everybody was safely inside, God shut the door to the boat. And then it happened. It started to rain. And it rained.
And it rained. And it rained. And it rained. And it rained.
And suddenly, Noah felt the boat move. And it started to float. And the water kept getting deeper and deeper higher and higher until the highest mountain peak was covered. 40 days it rained. And then suddenly, it stopped. So finally God told Noah, hey, bro, it's time to get out of the boat. Noah got out, let all the animals out. God was very pleased with Noah, and he made Noah a promise. He said, Noah, I will never flood the world again. And he told Noah why he did it. Noah, I flooded the earth to get rid of all the evil, but I'll never do it again. In fact, this is what I'm going to do. If you look up in the sky, I'm going to put a rainbow up there. And every time you see that rainbow, you'll remember my promise to you and to everyone in the world that I will never flood the earth again. Noah had a key quality that made him an excellent world changer. Noah trusted God even when it seemed odd. All right, let's get real. Trusting God can be tough sometimes. A lot of times people think it's odd to trust God. Let's look at 3 things that might make it tough to trust God. The first one is others. The second thing is doubts. The last thing is distractions. 3 things that make it tough to trust God. If Noah was worried about what others were saying about him, building the boat, collecting the animals, all of that kind of stuff, Noah would have been sunk. He would have never built the boat. If Noah got caught up in doubts, I wonder if God's going to provide for me and my family. I wonder if God told me how to build the boat right. Noah, he would have never built the boat. Folks, if he would have been distracted by the size of the job, look at the boat. How am I going to get the wood? What about the animals? The squirrels don't even like me. Noah would have been sunk, my friends. He would have never built the boat. But Noah trusted God, and he knew that God would provide. And it didn't matter what other people said. It didn't matter about the doubts. Didn't matter about the distractions. Noah built the boat. So my question for you today, guys and gals, what is it in your life that God wants you to trust Him with? Hey guys and gals, thanks for joining me. We're going to learn this week's Memory Max. We don't have much time because, we're in danger out here in the open doing Memory Max. But it's worth it for you. So I hope you appreciate it. Here we go. This week's Memory Max is kind of fun. It's kind of I'm going to say it and you're going to kind of repeat it after me. So if I said Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, you would say Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So let's try that together. Here we go. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. I want to hear you. I want everybody up on your feet. Here we go. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. All right. Here's it goes. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. That's good. Let's do it again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Yeah, let me hear you. I want to hear you guys loud. Be bold. Be courageous. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Here we go. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Then we go to the next part. It goes like this. Do not depend on your own understanding. Do it with me. Do not depend on your own understanding. Good job. The next part goes like this. Seek His will in all you do. Seek His will in all you do. Let's do it again. Seek His will in all you do. Seek His will in all you do. He will direct your paths. He will direct your paths. I love that verse, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, because it talks about not depending on your own understanding. Sometimes you and I, we try to figure it out. But God doesn't think the same way we do. We need to trust in the Lord with all of our heart, and not to trust what we think, but to trust God. And He will direct our paths. That's what that verse, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is talking about. It's not trusting your own thinking, but trusting God's thinking. Saying, God, I may not understand it, but I'm going to trust you. So even if it doesn't make sense to me, God, hey, I'm in your hands. I'm trusting you with this one. That's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will direct your paths. Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Good job, guys and gals. That was excellent. In fact, turn to the person next to you right now and say, turn hot. Noah trusted God, and it didn't matter what anyone else said. Noah trusted God even when he was tempted to doubt. Noah trusted God even when he was distracted by the size of the job. Noah trusted God. Now, it's your turn. In fact, turn to the person next to you right now and say, your turn! Let's say you're going over to a friend's house and they have a new video game or CD or DVD that you know your parents wouldn't want you listening to, playing, or hearing. But your parents aren't there right now, are they? Nowhere to be found. So, how are they going to find out about it? I'm not going to tell them. Are you going to tell them? Is your friend going to tell them? Come on. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is. The big deal is you know you're not supposed to. What we have here is a big problem. Red alert. Red alert. Big problem. What we have here is a failure to be obedient. You must be obedient. Folks, you've got to trust that God has your best interest at heart. God says obey your mom and dad. So what does that mean? That means that you got to stand up to your friend and say, bro, sorry, I gotta go.
Super You here, helping you to become the super you God wants you to be. This week's compass point is, it's never odd to trust God. Say it with me. It's never odd to trust God. Again, it's never odd to trust God. My super you sensors tell me that there's danger afoot. Look up there! My super U vision tells me there's a kitty stuck in the tree! That's odd. This looks like a job for Super U. Here, kitty. Come down. Come on. Jump. Now. Kitty, here. Come. Now, yes. Now. Go. There, little one, you are free. Oops. Well, I'll come back and get him later. Yes, I'm off. All right, everyone, let's see if you remember today's compass point. It's never odd to trust God. Say it with me. It's never odd to trust God. Good job. And this is Super You, helping you to become the Super You God wants you to be.
Well, guys and gals, that's all we got for you this week. Remember, it's never odd to trust God, no matter what anyone else says. God is faithful, my friends, and you can trust Him. This is Johnny, Floodside. See you next time. KidMo!
settled. Enter security access code.
Noah trusted God even when it seemed odd.